And thanks to anyone who's here from Among Us. That game's fun. Monster Train's fun too. I can get a little bit more cogent commentary on Monster Train than I can in Among Us. So hopefully you like this content. If you're watching, if you're from YouTube or anywhere, feel free to follow the channel. It helps the channel out a lot. We're going to do a daily challenge. Keep it interesting. Keep it spicy. We've got buying power. Merchants provide a duplication service. Very good. We have brawl, and pain train. Enemy units enter spikes 1. These two sort of cancel each other out to some extent. Brawl nullifies pain train, and pain train isn't very useful against the new unit fatness. Noob Doombot won today at this point, at 1 in the morning, I suppose, with 51,720 points. Excellent work, Noob Doombot. Got to give a shout out to the high scorers for sure. Righto, well, we're fighting Seraph the Patient, the most broken Seraph. Fel and Talos, so Angel Ladies team. We got freezes, morsels, and ice storms. Sounds about right. Alright, so this isn't my boy Tethys, unfortunately. This is Soul Guard. Soul Guard is a great tank because of Cold Channel. I'm really leaning into Frostbite on this build, so Cuddlebeard's easy for me. Cuddlebeard. Heaven's priests, these disciples have dedicated themselves to the service of heaven and will attempt to restore the life of their companions. Whoa. Mark of Invasion. It should be easy enough. I think that's a... My champion by themselves can take out most of these units. Although I did forget about the fatty effect. Yeah, that's annoying, actually. Yeah, so perhaps we won't see a great deal of success today, but I don't know. We're gonna have to push through either way. Just is there a way I can get my guy to survive and get them all to die due to frostbite? That works. This gives him health back later. 17. So 2 hits, and then his hit, which is 6 times 3. I'm wondering if times 2 will work. No. Dang it. Damn, that sucks. That is a bitter pill indeed. My collector, I want my money. Tons of fire health damage. Rough monster chain tank. That's alright. Let's see. We want to do damage shield, of course. We want to boost. Boost. That's an easy play. Frost started on him. And more. I could have gotten an incant trigger down. I probably should have, but alas. Definitely going to be relying on some early heals. Not over relying, but I think the early heals are going to be necessary. Okay. Dang. Well, I still have the hit point that matters. I've seen good runs have rough starts. I think Soul Guard here stops him. with excuse there, boss. Alright, excuse the hiccup. Hiccups are a streamer's bane, is what they are. Gosh, what a horrible curse. Hiccups. I once read about a guy who hiccuped for like a decade. Like, I think I'm euthanizing myself at year 5 of hiccups. Anyway, back on the game. Well, we've got a bunch of discards, so Crypt Builders aren't bad. Discard in the form of foregone powers. Crypt Builder, Crypt Builder, Crypt Builder. Okay. This all just looks kind of like garbage. I mean, the extra Ember, that's spells, I guess. Let's try to transmute our garbage into not garbage, I suppose. So magic power on this means I can cast it at 0 and do 10 points of damage, which is good. That's exactly what I want to do. I need... what do I need? Something else to be free. Frostbite is really good in this deck. I'm going to go heavy on spells, I think. Oh, and the Duplicator. Do I want a Duplicate? Last time we saw a Duplicator in stores, things popped off. Let's upgrade first. Magic power and consume. So this Ice Storm, it's kind of a weak-ass spell with the Brawler effect, but this makes it pretty good. Yeah, that's totally worth it. Another free Flash Freeze. Say that 5 times quickly. Free Flash Freeze. Free Flash Freeze. Free Flash Freeze. Oof. Rough pronunciations today on these cards. Incant triggers are great in this deck. Rage might be enough to punch through a boss. Maybe. Playing both of them on the bottom floor and incanting as much as possible there. More spikes, bring it. I don't care about spikes with Brawl. In fact, spikes trigger my hero's Frostbite Revenge, so that's even better. Let's cast. More Ember next turn is good. This is fine. Yep, that's perfect, in fact. I'm definitely looking for a way to reliably heal my champion. He gets chipped away pretty quickly. That might not be a problem once once he gets more hit points. Will that work? It won't. So I gotta spend 2 cards up there. Or just 1? Perfect. Okay, hit the Trainster. Of course it doesn't. Let's get this guy here, I suppose. Respite is good. I can get something good on this guy. 5/5 is great. Do I want to incant down here? Probably not, to be honest. Kill... oh, enemy. I was going to say kill my morsel. This is what I want. Someone did not like that. Yes, insightful commentary. You like? Wow! Ouch. It's a rough spot to be in. Do I assassinate the backliner or put Frost on the steel slate? Leaning towards the backliner. It's 2-point break. Not awesome. Let's consume here. Actually, this would be lifesteal on the Nameless Siren. Is that a break? Not a good one. Well, they're gonna have a hard time punching through this train steward. Train stewards, eat all these pies. Tough start here, but I don't think we lost any hit points this match, and he's got this frost, which should take him out pretty quickly, especially when we stack a bunch of extra frost onto it. Yep. Alright, so now we're looking. I mean, that worked out fine. Well, an upgrade to our train stewards is a good thing to pick up. +8 magical power with attuned and ice storm and my deck. Yeah, offering totem is really good. Magic power, offering totem. Magic power, offering totem. Offering totem synergizes great equip builder. Magic power synergizes great equip builder and ice storm and bind collapse. I got enough discarding here with the foregone powers. Mollusk Mage. They're just so freaking adorable. It's impossible to... The train! That's right! It's impossible not to love freaking Mollusk Mages. Anyway, what the heck am I doing? Prism Retrieval for 0, any good? I do have another X-Spell in here. Am I building X-Spells? I don't need capacity that much. I don't like Gamma Drain at all. X-Spells then. X-Spells and Frostbite. Yeah, I need Power Health badly. Merchant of Steel. Hello, kitty cat. Meow, meow, meow. Alright, who do I improve? Obviously my good units. I'm gonna cut the train stewards. I wish I could put this on my champion. Multi-strike on my Rager. It's good. Is a slight edge on Mollusk Mage worth it? Or do I roll this again? Is Mollusk Mage a blocker? Yeah, Mollusk Mage can tank for us. Stygian Guard has some really good tanks, but I'm not opposed just slapping Incant on a Mollusk Mage, calling that a tank. Yep, I like that a lot, actually. +10 attack. Getting this Nameless Siren off the ground quickly might be good. So there we go, fully upgraded my relevant units. That's, that feels very satisfying in a way. Oh, this... Oh my gosh. A penance yard comes into view, a truly terrible sight. Dead hellborn from across the 9 rings of hell, strung up as atonement just for existing. At the base of these awful contraptions are some familiar blinds, but peeking through you can see something of value underneath the rubble. Which pile do you inspect further? None of them, basically. Like, what am I trying to do in this deck? Blow things up with my spells, right? Cast a bunch of incant off of literally all my good units. I can purge these out of the deck and get a big burst of damage. I'm not really kicking ass at burst damage at the moment. So maybe the one with the Ember. The idea here being, there's also a... Let's check the map. I was going to say, there's also a possible sort of blue crystal zone that turns these calcified embers into a really good card that I absolutely would want in this deck. But I would have to... Let's see. Sealed Caverns. Here's one. Here's another. Here's another. Is there a really good chance of getting that? I think you have to get it pretty early because the stones get transformed later. I'm gonna take draw after the boss, and a deck like this draw is perfect. Although X-Spells mean I don't have a ceiling on Ember. Ember... This helps punch through Brawl. This turns Brawl into 3 deadweights, basically. Sort of. Not really. That's relying on its unit attack damage is really foolish here. Healing the health is great until it's at full, and then I don't plan on taking more damage and have Vengeful Shards I had to find out how to remove from the deck. Calcified Ember solves itself. It purges for 120 points of damage. Calcified Ember. We inspect what looks to be Ember, but are disappointed to find that it's been hardened into something else. Luckily, some of it has regained some power over time, though in very different ways. Huh. Yeah, we're trying this. A little extra burst damage I think is probably fine. Maybe we can kill Talos early by throwing embers at her. Armor on Slay. So it's kill early or... Well, I'm not a Slay heavy deck, or get slayed deck. I'm gonna set up on floor 2. Do I like the chip off of Talos? If she ends with 16 health, I'm going to feel like I absolutely needed it. We're going for it. Killing that unit, though, is 12 points of damage off of my captain. It's okay. We've got a plan. We don't have a plan. Like, spend an expensive spell on this one, incant here. I want a decent blocker. None of these really qualify. I mean, they're better than nothing, that's for sure. They're all equally good. Still dead. Dies. Okay. Okay. Rough stuff. Rough bluff. Big band jacket stand. Anyone a Yokai Watch fan? Just me? Okay. We're going for it. Who needs a champion? We're just gonna freeze her out. Oh, adorable. This could do it. Is this a plan? Maybe this is a plan. Maybe. Yep, Pyro's taking some damage. If this run ends really early, I can try a second bite at it. Oh. I can do whatever I want. It's my stream. I make the rules here. Okay. What's good left in the deck? Just one Trainster and this stupid thing. So this for 3 is 15 attack. It's not really very much. Okay, let's try this really quick. We're not scrapping this run yet, but we're gonna try a different play at the beginning. What went wrong? Well, I don't have any defense on. Oh, there's our boy Spoder Sam making it to number 1 today. Awesome job, Spoder Sam. Always call that guy out. He's good at this game. He should stream if he's not already. Okay, so I didn't have defense on my Soul Guard. That made me into a frown face person. And so let's put Soul Guard up front and start stacking things like Life Steal, Life Gain, and a booty. Life Gain and a booty. Life Gain and a booty. I don't know what the song is supposed to be. All these units are so freaking tough. It's very frustrating. I think I do like early frost on her. It just multiplies throughout the fight, basically. Life gain and a booty. And like, really, I don't feel like I have many options here, to be honest. So I'm gonna... If this thing dies before Talos kills it, is that still value? I suppose so. Yeah, I don't want to redraw these morsels, I guess, so let's get a bootylicious Trainster down here. Train Stewart's got booty. Train Stewart's got a booty. And that defense. That's what I'm talking about. Just in case that wasn't clear. So, I guess some people just listen to the audio of this and don't see the visuals, so it might not make sense exactly what Train Stewart's got a booty means. Right. Anyway, let's kill Talos somehow. Frostbite. I guess I want to play Calcified Ember, I suppose. Yeah. That's 103 damage, and some more Frostbite. $300 damage, 3 waves remaining. It's tough. Like, 300 damage is a lot. Here we go. Now I can put Molus Mage up here. And continue incanting up here, I suppose. That works out really well for me. I want to chip away at this thing, I suppose. I suppose. Obviously, I suppose it. I'm saying it out loud, so I'm at least supposing it. No Train Stewart, I don't think. Yep, no Train Stewart made sense, because if the Train Stewart was still alive and Talos was here, there's a good chance she gets the strike and kills. That gives her a slay bonus, which I do not want. In fact, what do I want? Love and peace! Yeah, let's advance this one, I suppose. I lose out on Ember if that's definite pyre damage, and definitely not pyre damage if I do it this way. Another incant trigger. Love those, right? Bing, bang, boom. Wow. Yummy morsel. I don't need it. So Talos is going to take an additional 90 damage just from Frost, unless I amplify that. Like so. I love that Ember Stasis. That basically accounts for 300 points of damage on Talos here, and I only have one Calcified Ember left. So this did not that helped. That was just strictly helpful. I just needed bombs basically, and usually spells are how the Stygian Guard does it, but Blight Exploitation can work too. Yeah. Let's see. I think this. Yep, and then this. One of these, and Talos is dead. Beautiful! I've had worse Talos kills, I've had better Talos kills. Let's put we'll blast Talos' negative vibes right into the universe. Yes, Harness the Titan looks great here. Gifts for a Guard looks okay. Kindle is an X spell that plays with Ember, which is appealing. So play it. If I get that and any other X spell in my hand, I get a big version. But this Prism Retrieval was a bit of a goof, I think, to be honest. It's at very least an incant trigger. Magic Power. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things I care about magical power. Yeah, Magic Power is good here. Another Nameless Siren, a Morsel Maker. Morsel Maker has an interesting effect on a floor. I can set up a Morsel Maker and basically just ignore a floor, and it'll just gradually scale. Echo Shadow Siege. Whoa, oh my gosh. Shadow Siege is enormous. Why would anybody not pick Shadow Siege here? So big. Nameless Siren is my favorite. Yeah, let's do it. This is Sirens. And I said draw. I think I meant it. Duplicate a card or remove a card. I gotta get these Stewarts out of here. They are not actually very good cards, unfortunately. Yep, has Herzel's Horde, Shadowbox, meh. Improved Firebox, ooh. We'll take the Improved Firebox. Stygian Banner offers us an Offering Monument or a Lodestone Totem. Lodestone Totem is very appealing here. Yeah, so you're saying, well, 3 cost, Lead Fox, are you sure? You've made this mistake in the past. You take something that costs so much, you can't play it. Well, I can play it. I can play it on the floor with my champion and champion support. And once that incant is up and running, that just destroys units, especially since I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards in a 20-card deck that costs 0. There's a very good chance I could play this and a bunch of spells on the same turn. This is the best Loathsome Totem deck. By far, no contest. Now, how do we improve Soulguard? Well, I don't think adding Phased makes sense. He's basically Revenge Shark here. Gain 1 Shard, Revenge, and then this puts 60 points of a booty on him, so... Although that would be... I'd have to cast a couple spells first, but then he comes out swinging. 4 spells... No, I think I like Cold Channel just better. I think Cold Channel 3 like doubles the effect. So even though this is a bit of a suboptimal pick here, I think my last upgrade is going to be really good. Spikes 4, Absolvers adds Weights of Contrition, Clip Guardians are just beefy boys, and then the boss is the Thoughtbinder, which adds self-mutilations. Cool, I want an artifact. Spikes, spikes, spikes all day, every day, no fight without spikes. It just doesn't happen. So putting multi-strike on a card was a interesting move. Interesting move, Lead Fox. Interesting strategy. An unusual one, to be sure. Alright, we want one of these. Got a big, big X-Spell here. I can knock out either. I think I want the one that's not already knocked out. And then, I don't know, Nameless Siren with some extra attack power? Which can't hurt, right? Cleanup crew up there. Good, good. Already accounted for it. Okay, shall I demonstrate the power of Loathsome Totem? Sure, Lead Fox. You've been singing us praises. What's so freaking good about it? Well... I noticed something interesting about the enemies. They have no attack power. Oh, my freaking Siren's dying anyway. Stupid spikes. That's fine, no problem. Yes. Let's get Mollusk Mage out here. Adorable! Absolutely, Mollusk Mage. You're very cute. I love cephalids, mollusk mages, octopus. I like squid, cuttlefish. They're adorable. They're cute. All right, so this is some tech here. Foregone powers. Discard a card at random. I've only got 1 card. This is going to guarantee a free crypt builder, both of which give me incant triggers. So that floor is solved. Yes, this deck is very effective. Of course, my Loathsome Totem just died, which sucks. That's just spikes for days, but I'm rolling a steady supply of units out here, and Soulguard's stacking up. So, let's continue. Let's purge this. We want our incant triggers. And a little Ember next time sounds great. Yes, definitely magic power. And then just cast for the triggers. Yes, getting armor on this guy is great. He is a little knight now. Little fighter. Wow, and that's a solved floor without even any casting. There we go, solved. No need to mess it up. No need to complicate it with additional kerfuffles and such. Bam. Easy takedown. Everything dies. It's the cleanest and most satisfying way to win the game. Friendly units enter with lifesteal too. Brilliant. That really reduces the effect of the enemy spikes by a considerable margin. Dazed and discard. Another offering with Frostbite on it, or Frostbite on a consume card. This is 0 cost. And that is enemies. This interacts with some discard. But honestly, I'm not a turbo discard deck. I've got 3 sources of discard. I'm a 0 cost deck. I'm a incant. Engine upgrade is really good, so I'll take it. Emberforge can eat morsels though, and does a little bit more. You know what? This is an Emberforge deck. Not an Emberforge deck sounds like I have 4 of them in here. I'm gonna have the 1 and get the train stewards out. Yes, this is looking pretty good. Pretty thin to win here. 22 cards. We got artifacts going. Frozen cards are reduced to 0. I don't do a lot of frozen. I do a lot of consume. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 and 4 of my spells consume. I like this Trader's Quill a lot. Merchant of Steel. What do I want? More incant triggers? Definitely. Yeah, I don't see why she shouldn't be a knight. Or maybe... like that. Totems as blockers. Because they're so little, you can stick them in pretty much any floor in capacity, and then that just makes its armor go through the roof with all the incant triggers we have. Quick on a siren? I say so. Let's see if we can get double strike on it. I can't because I can't afford it. So we put a booty on something. Is this a buttstone totem? Gosh. So rude, Lead Fox. You have rude humor. Lodestone. It's going to be a buttstone totem, I suppose. It's going to be a more clever way to express that idea. Lodestone totem. Anyway, let's do a battle. Let's try to get back onto a train of thought that makes any sense. The sycophants of Seraph. Seraph has recruited many to his cause, both winged and clipped. These followers have grouped together to inundate you with sheer numbers. Winged and clipped are so sad. Look at this character design. Here's a clipped, a sycophant, was a flying angel, but for whatever reason, they cut off his wings, made him a sad foot soldier. Here's another clipped guardian. These guardians are so cool, but they're clipped. They're so sad because their wings are gone. And this is the saddest one of all. Here is a demon who has, like, his identity is all messed up. He's given himself the facsimile of angel wings to try to emulate this horrible culture of mutilation and sycophantry. Ugh, makes me want to turn on the challenge and fight them and win. So you're saying, oh my gosh, Lead Fox, you're mad, man. You turned on Spell Shield, but you're playing Stygian Guard. You just tossed the game. Well, no. I'm playing Frostbite and stacks, so Spell Shield isn't really a problem here. I can bust through it with Trader's Quill. I bust through it with Ember Stasis. It's just basically a non-issue. Although this is looking really bad. Let's do it like this. I want a nice quick one. And then one of these. Let's do a Frostbite. And a 5-cast. And a Mulch Mage up here? I don't know. Let's see. So there we go. That is a clean floor. Spell Shield, spikes, you stack whatever you want onto me. It doesn't matter. Alright, just does not matter. Alright, I like my Mulch Mage in front. I like these units dead if possible. Do I do this for 2? 1 available? Oh. Yeah, let's do it. He'll go at the very top. Just generate me Ember for the rest of the fight. Not bad, I think. Not bad at all, actually. It doesn't matter so much if individual units die in this deck. all of them are strong in scale with the spells that are being cast. So even if a Molus Mage or 2 croaks, that's fine. Let's cast down here. I think I do want to do some stuff up here. Let's give this one a little bit more survivability. I don't mind casting this. Definitely like casting on that bottom floor. And this is a problem. My foregone power is going to discard my other foregone power instead of casting the Crypt Builder. I guess that means I should just cast the Crypt Builder. Now I say that out loud. Yes, this deck is producing Ember, it's drawing cards, it is accomplishing a lot. I mean, it's got a delicate sort of ecosystem. Something that has an incant trigger on the enemy is going to be hard to work around, basically. But this fight is won, essentially. Just have basically no reason to take any damage from any of these. More Ember, please. You can have a booty. Let's make my guy a big attacker now, just for fun. We will cast down here for tons of value, and then lose a foregone power to a foregone power. That's 3 red X's and 1 point of damage on my guys. I think that's a good one. Yeah, this deck is great because it's not reliant on things like damage shields, so 1 point of damage doesn't really matter. I guess I had to steer away from it because Pain Train makes damage shield pretty useless, basically. Should I cast up here? Nah, it's already solved. Down here is fine. So if I do it like this... then I can do this and get 2 spells incanted. Love it. It's 20 spells cast down at the bottom floor. And yeah, all the units are out, so all that's left is spells, so... This multi-strike is not going to mean much when he has minus 40 attack power. Okay, we have to do this carefully. I want freezes on. I want to discard this, so this is the next spell I cast. How about here? Yeah. Easy victory for the Hordes of Hell here. Look at that. I was really nervous there at the beginning. I thought this deck was going to fall flat on its face. But we found a lot of excellent incanting units at the Stygian Guard. We found a way to synergize Frostbite in a huge way. Yeah. My mind isn't blown. I mean, so consume, 0 cost, apply silence. Silence is a big deal with Seraph the Patient, so we'll take it for that reason. Crucible extension, no. Engine upgrade, I mean, I can always use the Ember. I just really liked the being able to put my 2 spare units up with the Ember Forge. I think, and it's consumed. I think that's a good pick in this deck. Do I pull anything out? If I need fewer units. Oh, I did want to. No, I'm fine without it. Yeah, let's pull some units out of here. I don't think I need this many Shade Splitters. They cost Ember, which I basically only want to spend on X spells or 3 cost units. Yeah, and then I'm usually at full capacity. These packed morsels are typically enough morsels for the deck, and it's 0 cost, so it's a strict upgrade, really. Anyway, Freeze Stone for Permafrost, plus 10 magic power appeals. What's good with magic power? Attuned. I like that. That looks solid. Solid hammer. Upgrade a spell to cost less. I'd love to harness the Titan for free. I don't like Freeze Stone, so I'm going to skip it. Upgrade a spell to gain a holdover. Do I want a Crypt Builder every turn? Probably. Do I want Harness the Titan every turn? Probably. Can I buy 2 copies of this upgrade? No. What is more impactful? Harness the Titan works with 3, 4, 5 cards. Crypt Builder works with 1, 2, 3 cards. That kind of answers it, I suppose. And besides, Harness the Titan makes Crypt Builder crazy. Yep, let's do it. Plus 10 magical power. Do I just want to go the whole 160 with this Crypt Builder? I kind of do. Yeah, let's do it. I don't mind spending all my money. I'm getting a good source of points. If I get anywhere close to 50,000, it's going to be somehow crushing one of the remaining bosses before the final run into the train, which is tough. If I get Crypt Builder out repeatedly, it can crush any boss eventually, but I've only got one copy. Ooh. Ooh. Or do I copy the Crypt Builder now? Now it's 160 points of damage. Yep, let's do it. And then -1 to cost. Make Mind Collapse cost negative. Engine upgrade. I mean, honestly, it's a spell I plan on keeping. I don't know if I'm actually keeping this last Shade Splitter. This is the second upgrade for that, so something like a portal would be good. I tend to spread my upgrades out, as you can see. I think I like this better. Fell, the wings of light. Oh, startled the cat. Sorry, kitty. This clipped warrior has become winged once more, creating statues in her former image to block her assault. Yeah, Fell's really messed up. So apparently they cut her wings off and gave her substitute wings. Like, what? Why are you fighting for the people that mutilated you? Come join the legions of hell. Fight with us. Okay, 10 Ember on turn 1 is so freaking good. I can get my Lodestone Totem down. I can get Soulguard the Martyr down. And I can get Nameless Siren down. And still have 6 Ember left. So... Silence. These not dealing damage on the die is actually quite good for me. And Fel doesn't really do... She doesn't incant or anything. Prism Retrieval. That is a thing of beauty. So let's smack this statue down. Close. Well, halfway. Look at that. First statue's dead. Oh! Incanters have appeared. Oh, that's bad news. The only incanters that should be here are my incanters. I'm the only one allowed to incant. So we got an X there. Frostbite's going to take these guys down eventually. It's fine. Yeah, Lifesteal really takes the edge off of taking damage. So rough. And another Incanter. Can I kill it right away? Just die. Now I can cast as many spells as I like down here. And I want to cast a bunch of spells down here. If I can get her sap through the roof, that's going to at least kill her on wave 3. I need to prevent this from happening, unfortunately. Oh, that was a thing of beauty, though. This is salt. This is close. 134, I like that. Let's get... what's good here? We can protect our little knight. Make this a halfway decent fighter. I don't need Ember for anything else. Pop. So Fell's going to be entering floor 3 with less than 1,000 health. I think I've got a pretty decent shot at this, but again, we're going to have to see. The stacks of Frostbite are absolutely chipping away. She just oh, she still has a statue here. I was going to say, this is exposed to spells, but it's not. Hold over on this. What sort of brilliant genius thought of that? Oh man, my cat hates the show. I love the show. Okay. I don't know. That was a plan, I guess. I do want to keep putting Frostbites. Oops, no, not yet. Frostbite on her. I have 1 slot of capacity left. Ember next round, that's fine. And I like this a little better, I think. Just the incant triggers down there, chef's kiss, are just so good. The fight in between this boss and Seraph is going to be insane. There are going to be incanters all over the place. More silence, I think, would be good. Alright. Ooh, I've got my engine upgrade. I'm almost wondering if it doesn't make sense right here. Yeah, I'm overstuffed on this, but I'm not going to be really playing more units down there. If I'm playing units down here, there's something really that's gone wrong with the plan. The plan is out the window in that scenario. Okay. Oh. I wish I could blast Fel with this one. It's going to be a flash freeze for Fel. Say that 3 times quickly. A flash freeze for Fel! A flash freeze for Fel! Hi ho the Dario! A flash freeze for Fel. Okay, yeah, beautiful. I think Fel might be one of my favorite bosses in any game ever. I love Fel. She is beautiful. I definitely don't like the goth nerd that not replaces, but so they released the original 3 bosses were always Dedalius, Fel, and Seraph. And then they released a patch with Talos, Arcus, and more Seraphs. And the patch bosses, I don't know. Talos is okay. But she's not a tsundere angel waifu quite like Fel. Let's see. Can I... I'd love to smack Fel with a Crypt Builder, but I don't see it happening. I suppose I like this a little bit better. Save some energy on my guy. And then here we are, 2 foregone powers and a Crypt Builder. So it's a statistical anomaly, alright? If you're holding 2 foregone powers and a Crypt Builder, it should be a 50-50 chance that you hit the Crypt Builder. However, it always seems to hit the foregone powers. Please prove me wrong, game. There it goes. See? It's a statistical anomaly, okay? It always hits the frickin' the 0 cost one. What are they? Foregone powers. Foregone power always hits foregone power if you need it to hit a different spell. Anyway, let's finish this. This is now not quite enough to blast him. I'm wondering, what the heck is the best? Do I do all my spells onto Fel? I guess the ones that freeze, if I can swing it. This one doesn't freeze. Doesn't quite do enough damage. 91. Is this a lot more? 184. Yeah, doubles. Double's kind of a lot, I guess. How much is double? So I'd like it to hit Shade Splitter. This isn't quite as much of a... It's probably going to hit Shade Splitter. There we go. Good. Now, one more foregone power, mostly for that. Yeah, that's fine. I really wish I could have killed Fel before Wave 3. We're very close. This is basically a non-issue at this point. Just a little bit of overkill. Let's see. Yep, bang. Yeah, very close to a 4-turn boss rush, which is ideal because it really helps scale your points up. That's basically how you get 50k if you're shooting for it. Deep Offering, Spike of the Stygian, Umberstone. So we are a Sap, Frostbite, X-Spells deck. And Spike of the Stygian is a Sap, Frost, 0 cost X-Spell. Okay. What the heck? Herzl's Compound? Yeah. I don't really have any problem with capacity. I got Ember coming out my ears. I don't need anything else besides draw. Merchants of Trinkets is just going to make me sad because I don't have any money. Let's look at it anyway. Extra upgrade slot on units is actually kind of interesting. Do I plan on going? I mean, this looks pretty good. Unstable Vortex. What would I pull out? Last Shade Splitter? Maybe... Do I need this many foregone powers? I do have more Crypt Builders now. The best way to not have the foregone power problem is to only have one in your hand. Okay, so I've talked myself into the Vortex, which is the Merchant of Steel, which means I do want to buy a third upgrade slot. Let's go. What do you got for me, Concealed Caverns? Bone Dog? Is it Bone Dog? Oh, this is great. Rail spikes from the rings of hell have been driven into the stone near the rail like some sort of monument. At the base lies a hammer carved with ancient runes. You can't make it all out. Oh, what you can talks of the founding of the Covenant. Could this be the birthplace of the rail? But with the Covenant now broken, these spikes serve no purpose here. Many of them are lodged too deep in the stone to take. But the spikes of the Hellhorn are broken, and Melting Remnant are loose enough to pry away. Which clan's rail spike do you take? Well, duh. This Awoken Rail Spike is so freaking good. This deck's power level has skyrocketed through the roof. I was saying the only thing that it doesn't have is draw. Well, draw X cards and apply -2 Ember cost to those cards. So yeah, all this needs now, it's not Chemical X in this game. It's First Guild Pact or something? First Covenant Pact? Anyway, with this ancient piece of the Covenant now in hand, you head back out on your way. Excellent! Fantastic. Let's fight this nerd up here. Actually, Dark Fortress. Yeah, Major Booty, Soul Guard with Apply Frostbite 2. Beautiful. Cold Challenge 3 was absolutely worth waiting. With Brawlers and Spikes, all sorts of dumb crap. Non-boss enemy units enter with Spikes 5. I've been dealing with Spikes the whole freaking time. Why the heck would I not take Spikes 5? My Sirens are going to die, but alas. Actually, my Sirens might not die now I think about it. Okay, so we want Soul Guard, of course. We have to place our Lodestone Totem. We don't really have an option there. And then, of course, our Nameless Siren. We still have 6 left and 4 spells, all of which cost 0. Just in case you thought there was a chance this wasn't going to work out splendidly for us. Yeah, this is going to lose some health, but it's got 1 more point of lifesteal and good shields. And I have the Harvesters. I don't think there are Incanters here, which is really good, because this deck is not really good against Incanters. Because it's an Incant deck. You see. Anyway, let's do this. I don't want them gaining armor 5, so I'll silence them. Engine upgrade on the bottom floor? I'm not feeling quite that confident with the bottom floor, unfortunately. This isn't so bad. My Nameless Siren is going to die, but we knew that. Let's put an engine upgrade up here. Consume. This would likely kill the Collector. Let's do it. Okay, I mean, neato beans. That worked out great. I'm not going to use the Rail Spike until I have Ember for it. Oof, water is so important. I have to tell myself it's important to stay hydrated like 12 times a day. Alright, we're going with a mega booty here on the Siren waifu. No, she's not my favorite Siren. I like the one that gets attack and health when you incant. That's fine. Yes, we're putting this adorable one up soon. So let's get some triggers down, I suppose. This is dangerous. Yeah, it's fine. Discard a card at random. I think I want to get my Forge down. I don't want this unit to die, but I could place a Mollusk Mage down here, which does more, a little bit less, because the totem also saps. So it's way more powerful than the Mollusk Mage. This is 5 damage on death. Still can't save it. Sad day. 12 stacks for Soul Guard, though. Yeah, that's Frostbite. One ridiculous amount every time you hit him. Alright, we have one available. One unit available. Ooh, Mega Mollusk Mage? Does sound quite adorable. Let's try this first. I want to keep my captain alive, obviously. I can crypt build on this guy, which is going to take a lot of the heat off of him. Yeah. No, this maxes out at... The Mollusk Mage only costs 1. So it tapers off in usefulness when I have this much Ember. Let's look at this. Well, let's do this first. I don't want to put a ton here because I do want damage to be on him so he gets revenge stacks. But it doesn't need to be quite this much damage. This is really tough because I do still want to summon my guy, and I think I want to summon it down here in front of Soul Guard. Let's summon. Let's do one of these for sure, right? And this is still enough. I'm wondering, can it be more than enough? I'm sure it can. That's still... Yeah, I still want to summon this guy, so I want her to have a bit of a booty going. Looks good. Looks great, actually. Prism Retrieval. Well... Yeah. I want to have a couple things to incant with my Mollusk Mage now, happily, in the front or the back. Soul Guard's fundamentally a tank. But he's my boss killer. I need the boss to be doing as many hits as possible on Soul Guard. We're gonna do this just for the kill mostly. And then that's 2 more spells. Let's go. Wow. It took a little bit of piecing together, but I think we did a great job on that wave. Yeah, this hand looks amazing too. So is that living? Yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna ignore it. I want to Harness the Titan for incants. I want to Flash Freeze for incants. I have 6, I can do Awoken's Rail Spike. And so I will. Draw 6. It's a thing of beauty. I got my Harness of the Titan back, so that's +5 additional magic power. My Crypt Builders are now doing 275 damage apiece. This is a boss-killing deck. Absolutely. Yes, let's do a quick Mind Collapse for a ridiculous pile of damage, and Ember back in the pocket. Shade Splitter mostly for the incant trigger. We got ourselves a Rebel Morsel to give us another Ember next turn. And then 4 Foregone Powers to do the absolute wackiest thing possible. It took a Foregone Power, but this way I definitely have a Crypt Builder. Damage goes down to 21. Mollusk Mage is not even taking any actual damage, just shield. That's a thing of beauty, I tell ya. Alright, Harness the Titan again. We will Shade Splitter again. We'll give our Mollusk Mage +4 defense. We will freeze something. Nothing. I don't need to freeze stuff. That's fine. One incant trigger isn't worth doing a bunch of damage to a unit. Look at that. Clean sweep. Let's do this just so I can see what this gets up to. 300? 325? Nah, I want to play my spells. I should just leave it, but... Boom. Boom. Dang. Yes. Now Soulguard doesn't even die. First one was a little bit cleaner because everyone was clear on the floor. A little simpler, but like I said, I wanted to have a little fun there. Okay, we've got 595 coins. Guardian Stone, it's really interesting. We are incanting a lot. We are basically doing this with our Lodestone. I kind of talked myself into it. Another engine upgrade? Yeah. It goes so well in this deck. It's a no-brainer, really. And then I wanted to do units, I think. Let's get this Shade Splitter out. I want to incant with zero cost stuff for the most part. And then Foregone Power, having two in the hand sucks, so I think that makes them all better to have one out. Trinkets, Faults of Gauge, I don't think so. No. Lightstone Casing, it's useless at this point. When you play your third spell, all cards gain +1 magic power. Yeah. And then I'm leaving. I'm going to upgrade my units again. Multi-strike 1 on the Nameless Siren is good. Booty Stone on... How about my Guardian Stone? He's the only one without a booty at the moment. It's misgendered, the Guardian Stone. Guardian Stone is neuter. It doesn't have a gender. This looks pretty decent. Let's hold on. Well, Battlestone. Battlestone's one of my least favorites. It's so middle of the road. I'm gonna put it on my Amber Forge. It's not going to really make a difference, but I don't know. That's what I'm doing. Quickstone, yes. Now both of my Nameless Sirens have Quick and Multi-Strike 1. Booty. I mean, I want my Lodestone to survive, if possible. And then a Strength Stone for an extra 10 points of attack. I think that's got to be on the Nameless Siren. That makes them upgrade identical. Which, I don't know. Nice, I suppose. Do I want to duplicate a card? Yes. Do I want to spend literally or not literally, almost all of my money to do it? Extra incant triggers with Harness the Titan. And magic power. Let's duplicate a card. If I can kill the boss before the last floor, it's going to be worth way more than the gold I spent on it in points. Seraph the Patient. The trader has grown impatient, joining the fight immediately and gaining strength with every move you make. So that is going to suck with incants. I'm hoping I can honestly power through it in a way that just works for me. A big part of that is the silence. So I want Lodestone. I want Soulguard. I want the Nameless Siren. I want all of them to have Frost. And I want Seraph to die. Cool. This might work. Might not. We're gonna have to see how we feel about it. Alright, I thought this would happen. So melee weakness sucks ass, but my hope is to get a Guardian Stone down and get enough damage going. Alright, not optimal. Sap? Sap one's not going to do it. Can we draw a solution? No. Not really. We're gonna ship it out like this and see what happens. I might be redoing this fight. I'm going super aggressive, which might just mean all my resources get exhausted. Might not. I don't know. We're gonna see what happens. I do have a crypt builder with the Seraph's name on it. Since we're playing around and having fun, I'm going to use both my engine upgrades down here. And then, yeah, I think lifesteal on this one is actually good. Oh, I don't get a crypt builder on Seraph because I spent... Frostbite 10. Yeah, maybe I can't around Seraph until I have the silence card, which I am not for the life of me drawing. Are you kidding me? It's the last card in my deck. Ridiculous. I want to incant down here, but I don't want to die. Let's go for it. Because it's stacks of sap as well. One available. One unit available. What? Oh. Okay. Is he gonna get hit by every X spell? He's a champion! 24 damage, refund 2 Ember, sure. And my lodestone's even staying alive after this onslaught, which is frankly good. I mean, it's frankly good. I like that. Look at that. 68 on Seraph. Let's silence the... Alright, so he's not incanting anymore. I don't care about that, really. I want to get a big spell cast on the Seraph. This is a pretty good one. This one's okay too. A little frostbite. Yeah. Yeah. Happy little frostbite. Yes, my pile of ember got broke, so one sad face from Lead Fox, but it's not an insurmountable number of sad faces. I'm almost thinking, well, let's do this. Oh, I really want to keep this alive if I can. And I can. So anything else on that floor is overkill. Can I get 2 crypt builders down? I'm thinking I cast 1, blow up something with this. That only gives me 2 back, though. It's not a big enough refund to matter. Dang. Well, let's do this. And this. Oh no, I was gonna say, if I drew one of those crappy discard a card, I could have done the crypt builder. That's okay. Seraph's advancing in this stage with over 100 stacks of frostbite. That's 100 point of damage even if I can do literally nothing to Seraph. Which I should be able to do something to Seraph, even if it's just a bunch of sap triggers. Is this... The foregone power is going to discard the foregone power. I specifically removed one of these from this deck to prevent this exact scenario. Oh my gosh. It's maddening, I tell you. It's absolutely absurd. Okay, well, Mind Collapse, I guess. This one. Don't do it! Oh, what is that? It's like a mathematical anomaly. Oh my gosh, okay. So my totem's down, but there's honestly 6 stacks of sap on Seraph and 166 stacks. The floor is solved without me even needing to cast any more spells. The classy thing to do would just be to stop it, but I got all the spells though. I want to cast the spells, so I'm gonna do it. It's too much fun. Especially like, I got you on the ropes, Seraph. There's nothing you can do now. You know? That's awesome. Yeah, let's go for it. 400 points of damage from that. So yeah, that's Monster Train for you. Here we have the Seraph is gonna collide uselessly against Soul Guard and then die to a metric buttload of Frostbite. 3-turn boss rush, not bad. I think we're over 35k probably. 44. So if I'd saved 5,000 gold pieces, I would have made it. I'm gonna call that a. Yeah, not bad. 44. So let's check out and see where on the leaderboard I was. 36, not bad. Our boy Spoder Sam made it to the top here with 55. How do you do it, Spoder Sam? I need to look and find your stream because you kick ass at this game every single time you play it. You got Noob Doombot sitting in second. Alright, yeah, we're going to call it here. Thanks again for watching the video. I really appreciate it. If you're not already following, please follow. Probably doing a little Valheim this afternoon, but I'm going to take a lunch, take a break. Have a great day.